Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are live. All right. What a weird weekend. What a weird weekend. Yeah. I had family come over on Sunday for Easter, and it just went longer than anticipated, so I didn't stream. It was bizarre. I didn't even announce it. I thought I was going to have enough time, but I did have enough time to finish the build guide for Smite Hammers, which is live on YouTube right now. It's got a few hundred views. Looks like you guys are enjoying that, so I'm glad. If you've already seen it, thank you for clicking. I appreciate it. So today I had considered changing my Smite Hammers over to Nova Hammerden. After looking at all the blessings and everything I'd have to change, I ultimately determined I didn't think it was going to be worth it. So I've decided to go back to Void Knight, which is already set up for Rive Healing Hands, but we're going to start moving towards, I think we have enough pieces of gear now. Hey, what up, Maxim? Why not direct healing hands instead of Rive? Yeah, that's the new meta right now, right, Maxim? So when I made this build, this Rive healing hands was like the new hotness. I played this for a week, and since then, direct cast healing hands has become the meta for sure. And I'm probably not even going to do that. I've already messed around enough with healing hands. It just happened to be that this character was already set up for healing hands. What I'm going to do, I think we're going to go with an oldie but a goodie. We're going to go back to Void Cleave Erasing Strike for the cycle just to play it. Oh, that's awesome. 1k corruption? Yeah. Direct cast healing hands is definitely the meta for sure, as opposed to using Rive. When I made this build, I made it like the day after Perry the Pig's video came out about Rive healing hands, and it was good. And then I'd say a week later, or even a little bit after that, like direct cast healing hands was all the rage. I'm not even sticking with healing hands. It just happened to be what this build was already set up for. I'm actually going to be moving towards a Void Cleave build. I think that'd be fun. It's definitely not the meta. It's not going to be clearing 1k corruption, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It just happened to be I was already set up for healing hands. Rive healing hands, so we're gonna mess around with that for a little bit and start moving towards a new build. How you guys doing today? I am the chosen one. Hey, what up, Jay Wody? Yeah, you're first. Hey, what up, Renda over on Twitch? How's it going? All right, so a few things I'm gonna try and knock out. I was gonna farm that timeline, but let's see. Do we have a Leonine, like a high roll Leonine? That's what my VK was before your last stream when I was level 85. Still alive, no complaints. Hey, how's it go? That's what my VK was before your last stream when I was level 8. And you told me to try healing hand. Oh yeah. The Void Cleave setup, it's fun. It's not, you're not going to be pushing 1k corruption with it, but it's a lot of fun. Hey, what up, Tim? Oh, you got the flu? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you feel better soon, bro. Get some rest, drink plenty of fluids. I'm sure you're already doing that. Yeah, the Void Cleave one's a lot of fun, but the direct cast healing hands is the Sentinel build, and for whatever reason, other than this one time I played this, I have not played the meta with healing hands. Okay. Let's look through what we got. Okay, we can mess with that. It's got percentage health. I'm looking for either strength or vitality, and largely percentage health. Okay, we can mess with that. Oh, okay. This is a possibility. We can mess with that one. Mana, crit avoidance health. Oh, okay. So these are the three. 35 forging potential. Vitality is not terrible. Mana's whatever. We don't need mana, but what if we could try... We could try sealing this. If it doesn't work, we can try sealing that. Okay, well, we got to seal that, so we can just leave that elemental resistance there. Okay, well, we got two choices here. We can go strength, which is probably the play. Or... yeah, honestly, let's just go strength. We can start messing with it. I kind of wish I was COF for now, but it's a... yeah, how is the market going right now, Maxim? I heard there was like a big kerfluffle. Okay, I'll take this. This is a nice solid helmet. Oh, okay, and we can mess with the implicit. If it rolls in the opposite direction, though, 72%'s fine. We'll keep that. Okay, so we already got health on here. So we could try chaos that. Levels of anomaly. I mean, it does give 52% void damage. Okay, so this one's okay. This one's got strength and vitality. Armor is not bad. With all the RMT gold inflation, recent gold due prices are now crazy. Seeing stuff selling for over $1 billion gold, like it is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever going merchants. Yeah. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? How's it going, guys? Yeah. So, as you guys know, I went solo account found this cycle, so I was limited to Circle of Fortune, and I think Circle of Fortune is just my play style. Oh, there was a gold exploit for like 24 hours. Oh, yeah, so that probably just ruined the market. Yeah. Yeah, Circle of Fortune was already my bag. I wanted to compete on the arena leaderboard, and I wanted to compete on solo because I primarily play by myself anyway. It's I will say I've played with other people before while streaming, and it gets a little weird. Yeah, it gets a little weird because I'm trying to interact with chat, so I'm just stopping, or I'm like trying to blast, and normally I'm playing with other streamers too, so they're talking with their chat, and So this cycle, I was like, I'm going solo Delo, man. I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna go at my own speed, and I'm gonna go Circle of Fortune, and you just find everything real quick. You didn't know about it until they quickly patched it. Yeah, I didn't find out about the gold dupe either until it was patched. If I learned anything about markets, exploitation is keen. Yeah, that sounds about right. Air Dragon, how's Path of Exile going? I've heard a lot of mixed results. Okay, flat health, vitality, armor. Okay. Let's. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'll take that. League mechanic requires like multiple tier level PhD to get the most out of it. Quality of life updates and the rest has been pretty good. Got it. Okay. Do I try to level? Honestly, flat health might end up being a play because we're going to get a lot of percentage health. I say we go for vitality. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, so this is another good helmet that we could use. So this one we got vitality, strength, resistance, health, and then some mana. Strength, vitality, health, armor. That's not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to get a lot of percentage health from Titan's Heart. Or from Titan Heart. People hate that they can't opt out of the league mechanic. Like, I mean, hate. Yeah, I saw Rax's video. He lost like 3 hardcore characters day one to the league mechanic. And I think last time I saw, he was actually just straight up playing softcore. Either so he can learn more about the league mechanic before going over to hardcore, or going back to hardcore, or he's just straight up done trying to play hardcore this league on Path of Exile. Okay. So we got an Omnis. We got an Omnis with LP. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and slam I'm going to try and slam, I think, crit multiplier. Okay, but let's try and get some like other stuff on here that I would want. Like, I don't want lightning pen. Dodge rating, I definitely don't want dodge rating. Void resistance, I don't want void resistance. Back to dodge rating. Healing effectiveness. Okay. Well, I got 2 that I wouldn't mind being on there. Frailty or critical strike multiplier. Before we start messing with that. Damage over time. Okay. dodge rating. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I have this as a backup, so we could try Rune of Removal. Okay. What can we put over here? We could put Void Damage. We could also put Void Penetration. Or we could also try and remove the dodge rating. Hardcore Path of Exile requires playing super safe. There's a skill factor to it, honestly, Rack's issue is he pushes right up to the edge of danger place out. Overconfidence in PoE hardcore is deadly as it is in a Souls-like game. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him play. I just saw the deaths. So we could try and remove the dodge rating, which could also kill our forging potential. Or we can throw something on here and have 3 out of 4 affixes we wouldn't mind being on an Omnis. I think I'm gonna opt for safety, because even if we did remove this, it might kill our forging potential and there was no point. Okay, there we go. So we got Crit Strike Multi, Frailty, and Dodge Rating. I feel like that's what we're going to get, though. I feel like that's what we're going to get. Okay, and then we have a number of rings. So I could try sealing that and throw something else on here. Throw like strength. It's sealed. Excellent. So we could throw endurance on here. We could throw endurance. Let's just... Let's throw strength. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that used so much forging potential. Okay, I gotta make a decision right now. Let's go for endurance. Okay. Honestly, this isn't too bad. Honestly, that is not too bad. Now, the real question is, do I want to slam a Siphon of Anguish? So we're going to get 15% endurance. So we're going to also need to try and get some endurance on our gloves. Okay. We're going to also need to try and get some endurance on our gloves. We can worry about that later. Let's go for a slam. So... So how was your guys' weekend? You guys do anything for Easter? My mom came over. I ended up not streaming. Normally, whenever it comes to like new build stuff, I like to try and do that on Sunday when I got more time. And that way, when we get to the week, we're focused. We know what needs to happen instead of me trying to figure out all this stuff right now. Like, what would be a good thing? Took up almost my entire day. I had enough time to record a video. You should try experimental affix for frenzy. Oh, and frenzy effect. I do have one of those boots. I'm sure they would be pretty insane on here. Yeah, you use lunge, then all of a sudden you got, you know, frenzy for days, right? You worked 7 days a week for the last 4 weeks. Did you go grab lunch from the parents fast and then came back to work? Perma frenzy? Yeah. Yeah, I got like a T6 frenzy. I'll show you once we... I would imagine. Okay. Frenzy. I mean, we have that one, but that's not the one I was referring to. Where'd it go? There's no way it's on my paladin. I don't think it's on my my squirrels. Oh, Maxim, you don't gotta do them dirty like that. Yeah, here it is. Why is this all blacked out? It's yeah, it's a T6. I sealed it. 3.4 seconds. Oh, maybe because it's sealed. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, because it's not sealed on that. Possibly. The thing I needed with this build, though, is I actually needed the resistances. If I take this off... we could try it. We could give it a shot. Okay, well, let's make sure this is a belt that we want to slam. All right, we're trying to, well, let me, no. Critical strike avoidance. Why do I feel like we're going to get that one? All right, well, we definitely don't want the cleanse ailments, right, chat? We don't want the cleanse ailments at all. No. We do not want the cleanse. Yes. All right. Victory number 1. All right, well, we got the cleanse ailments to go over to the belt. That's good. Could actually even, yeah, I kind of have to use this one for right now. All right, well, let's slam this Omnis. What is the more fun build this season that I've played? I had a ton of fun with Smite Hammers. Squirrels was also fun too. Like this is cool, but like after about a week, I kind of got a little bored over it. I had a ton of fun with the Master Yi build. That was actually so fun. It just got frustrating because it required a specific boss unique. Honestly, I think that's why I'm trying to do Void Cleaver Racing Strike on this guy, because I actually got most of the gear now. I could never find that specific boss unique with LP and be able to slam it properly. So it's like, fine, I'm gonna take my ball and I'm gonna go over to Void Knight. But Smite Hammers was a ton of fun. Like, the main problem I have with this build, beyond the sort of dash in, hold down the button, is it's just kind of slow for clearing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you decimate packs, but then you're pretty much just running to the next pack. Not that Void Cleave's going to be that much better, but there's just something fun about just flying forward like you're riding a wave, like you're surfing or something, and just demolishing everything in your path. Oh, because of higher corruption? Yeah, sure, but... Yeah, because of the higher corruption? Yeah, sure. I pushed 630 corruption with Smite Hammers. I can still effectively clear most levels there. I was getting favor out the wazoo. But for sure, you got a solid point, you know. More corruption, more favor, more stuff. Okay, we definitely don't want critical strike multiplier, void pen, or chance to apply frailty to go over. We definitely do not want those at all. 9. We do not want any of the. Okay, I'll take the void pen. Maybe I should have been more specific. I definitely do not want that critical strike multiplier to go over. Definitely do not. Okay. So I got a few different apathies. So we got one with crit strike multiplier. So we can go for a crit strike multiplier. Do the Void Cleaver Racing Strike, you know, wham bam. And then just wait for Void Cleave to let Void Cleave be the true you know, get our what am I even trying to say? Let our Void Cleave proc. That's oof. Let our Void Cleave proc the Erasing Strike. Or we can go for something I haven't gone before. I didn't do this last time. I didn't experiment. We also have a max T7 melee critical strike chance. Like this could be a play as well, chat. Okay, so let's just see a few things. So let's take that off. Let's put that on. Let's leave this particular ring on. Sure, let's leave this ring on too because it's got the crit chance. Let's look for a pair of gloves with some crit chance on it. Okay. We can go for something like this. Well, let's see if we can't find the gloves that give us endurance. So we got something like that. No, we're not going to be using a trophy. I could use something like that, but I'm not. Okay, just for the hell of it. Yeah, that's going to put us at 61% critical strike chance. With the way Void Cleave is, that would be 100% crit chance for Void Cleave. Or close to it. What about a Racing Strike? Because I can set it up to have 2 charges. I could also set it up to have Bake's crit chance. Oh yeah, with Anomaly. What's the way that I got Anomaly set up? I only got it with 1, but yeah. If I spec fully into Anomaly, we could get that. Yeah, with 100, got like 60 plus hours grinding chains. Still haven't got one with LP. I got like 3. No, I got 4 if you count that one. So yeah, we could use Anomaly. I generally like to take Abyssal Echoes. But in this case, we might have to take Anomaly for just the buffs. The attack speed buff, the cooldown. Yeah, I would get a lot of Bane. This could make up for a lot. It would give me some more flexibility. I could like go for a pair of gloves. Like, I wouldn't use these gloves anyway, but I could go for a pair of gloves that prioritize health and endurance. Yeah, just bump it up to a 45%. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So, there we go. That's a massive amount of health. Oh my god. This thing is almost 1,000 health. Dude. This thing's almost 1,000 health. I could probably keep these. Yeah, honestly, I could keep these boots. Yeah, that's the only thing. I would be losing out on... I'd be losing out on some major cold resistance. But with the Omnis and these boots... I mean, they're not perfect with the minion dodge rating. I prefer strength in that slot. Because what I could try and do is slam a site, and then we got to discuss idols. You know, well, obviously would not be using these idols, but okay. So let's go looking for gloves again. Oh, this would be it. I would use... No. I'd probably want one with endurance on it. Not gonna lie. Oh, but I could... Oh, it's tempting, chat. It's super tempting, chat. Because with this helmet and these gloves, don't have to worry about crits. Do not have to worry about crits whatsoever. If I could slam endurance, because what's our endurance roll right now? Our endurance is 35%. Where did we lose such a high amount of endurance? It wasn't from this. It wasn't from the amulet. Okay, but like, let's say... Okay, so let's say I'm able to slam health and endurance into a Siphon of Anguish. Yeah, and then I would remove all this. Because honestly, I don't think I would need anything in the Paladin tree. I can just invest purely in Void Knight, though. I would need the necrotic. I would need the necrotic resistance. Okay. Well, let's look up. So, plated gauntlets. No. I could do something like this. Okay, we could play with this. Let's pull these out. Oh! Okay. I could play with this. Okay, what would I want here? Probably... So I could go melee attack speed or critical strike chance. I think the melee attack speed would just make it feel better. So I could do something like this. No health, but our endurance would be taken care of for the time being. Yeah, we're at 54% endurance with this. We can get like an endurance ring. I mean, honestly, we can do another one of these. Oh, that's how we were getting all our poison resistance, was these gloves. Well, that's okay. We could take care of that with idols. We can take care of that with idols. Okay, what about eternal gauntlets? $56 forging potential? Okay. Okay, chance to apply frailty. I like the sound of that. What's the forging? 40? 45. Okay. Oh, I already have endurance on. Oh, nice. Okay, we got health, endurance, and void damage. Okay. Okay. So chance to apply frailty, I would probably want that on there. I'd probably want to keep that. So what we could try doing is sealing the freeze rate multiplier. It will give us a touch of cold resistance. A touch. And we could try chaos in that. Okay. Let's throw melee attack speed on there, and then let's try chaos in this. Critical strike, bam, there we go. Oh, yeah! Okay. So we lose the endurance. We'll have to figure out how to make up for it, because this would be the play. This would be the play right here, chat. Would be these gloves for a Void Cleave build. I know you might be going, why melee attack speed? It makes it just feel better. Believe me, it makes it feel better. And then with a high tier 6 hybrid health on there, whoo, whoo. Only thing we're giving up is some strength, but I think the melee, I think going with the melee crit strike would be the play, and then with the Omnis with Void Pin on here, with a tier 5 Void Pin. Yeah, it's so slow. It's so slow. Like, this is just going to make it feel that much better. So the one thing we're lacking is the endurance. So our only play would be to try and slam endurance into a Siphon of Anguish, or use another ring like this. I mean, our ultimate play, chat, let's be real. Our ultimate play would be to take this, slam this into an Anchor of Oblivion, and hope to God our only +3 Void Cleave would go over. That's a lot of hope that I don't want to have to deal with right now. That's a lot of hope. Yeah, if we could get like a crit chance. Okay, what's our armor at right now? Our armor's at 68%. Is at 60%. We can get this higher. Could we live without the flat armor bonus? Because what are our blessings right now? Crit multi. Yeah, who cares about that? Okay, we got an okay regular plus 173 flat armor. If we can live without that, and we can pick up endurance from this timeline. If we could pick up endurance from this timeline, and then grab the, instead of doing the chance to shred physical resistance, we can go with, yeah, so instead of chance to shred critical resistance, we can go for percentage armor, and then go for the endurance from this timeline. Get rid of this, have this be, instead of critical strike avoidance, we could do all res. All res would be nice. All res would be very nice. Okay. So I guess the next thing is, do we pull the trigger now, or do we try and do a few more slams with Rive Healing Hands? I do feel like we are lacking a little bit in health. What about this? The difference is like 100 health. It's not much. I feel like we're better off with this, because that 14 strength, 41 strength. I mean, if only I had just like one forging potential, I could just clone this ring. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure out poison resistance. Okay. Okay, so for right now, CJ with the raid. Thank you so much. CJ with the raid. Give you a shout out, sir. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I didn't even know you streamed. I know you followed me the other day. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. How did it go? What were you streaming? Okay. Oh, you're leveling a Room Master. That's what I'm talking about. Got an Ignite Frostclaw Rune Master cooking. Okay, that sounds cool. We're getting ready to transition over to Void Cleave, but I already had this guy set up for Rive Healing Hands. So we're just slamming some gear since I still got it. Well, that was a T7. So let's move this over here. Maybe we get lucky again. Hey. Wow. Hey, how's it going over there? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I feel like you've been here before, and you told me how to pronounce it. Yeah, we're getting ready to we're getting ready to transition over to a build I did in beta, the Void Cleave no, not Void Cleave Multi-Strike, Void Cleave Erasing Strike, and we're going to try out a different avenue. Okay, well, all right, this is whatever. Let's put that one right there for now. Yeah, let's hope RNGesus is with you then. I appreciate it, CJ. Thank you. And thank you for the raid. What were we missing? Alright, I guess we were doing that. Alright. Okay, well, Healing Hands is back. So let's slam a... Happy to do it. Hey, absolutely. Thank you so much. So let's slam a couple Siphons of Anguish. And I'm not entirely sure what we want to go over. I think we'll be fine without the endurance. So let's see if we can't slam one with health. I got plenty of rings with health on it, and I got plenty of 2 LPs to spare. So let's just slam a few of these. See if we can't get like a T6 or a T7 health to go over, along with like some strength. Yeah, this is T4. Hey, what up, Brenda? Oh, you sent me a text? I will have to check that in a moment. Seems very powerful. Well, thanks. We've played this build before. It's good. It's good for Julra. It's not... It's okay for clearing monoliths. It's just slow, in my opinion, and I'm impatient. Alright, let's see what you sent me. Okay, I got it. Yeah, Rinda, they said an hour. Clearly, they're not here yet, so let's just assume they got delayed. Yeah, I haven't received a phone call yet. Right. Yeah, essentially. Basically, I want to play something else on Void Knight, and I already had him set up for this, and I'm just slamming gear trying to get it all ready. The next build will not be a 2-button build. This is, yeah, but essentially, I mean, technically we do use all 4 buttons, right? But for the most part, we're using lunge to close the gap, and then you hold down left click to activate Rive. You activate the lawnmower. You trim the grass. You move to the next patch. Right? You know what I'm saying? You rev the lawnmower with the lunge. You move to the patch that needs to be trimmed. You let her rip. You cut down the grass to a nice smooth level. You're looking for a nice level grade, and then you rev the motor again. You know, every once in a while you got to kind of mess with the throttle. You know, sometimes your fuel mixture needs a little bit of a bump, so you know, that's why you got to hit anomaly, right? You just gotta make sure it's all nice and smooth. But for the most part, rev and trim. Rev and trim. Yeah, because I think you were here the other day, CJ, when I was doing... Yeah, I know for sure. You were here the other day when I was doing Smite Hammers. Smite Hammers was a lot of fun. We released a video on it today. So if you're interested in that, it's got build planners in the description. And I do my classic talk about it. You know, you saw the upload? Yeah. I did my classic just talk about it a lot. It's 42 minutes long. That's a classic babbling bike upload. All right, where I'm like, all right. And over here we got this, and the reason why I did this, blah, 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 blah. But I also go, by the way, if you just want to see what I got, here's the build planner. I'm not going to subject you to all that. You gonna yoink the build? I have an alt problem. Need to farm gear to push a little bit higher. Yeah. Well, there's this newer build out there that I saw Perry the Pig put out. He got it from somebody else, but nonetheless, like the Divine Bolt Paladin, that thing just looks disgusting. When I say disgusting, I mean disgustingly good. I don't think I'm gonna try and roll over. Like, I probably got some of this stuff. Maybe we'll do that near the end of the cycle, but it looked absolutely disgusting. Like, he pushed to 1,000 corruption, and the build that the guy he got the build from before he made his adjustments, that guy was doing 2,000 corruption. Oh, okay. Flat health, no. Health and endurance on the same roll? Yes, please. Health and endurance on the same roll? Yes, please. Huh. Okay. All right, those are some good pickups. Okay, now the real question is, do I want to try and slam this into this? I don't want attunement. Minion health, of all the things I would want. Lightning damage, of all the things I would want. And that crit, okay. Well, we got one of two. Okay, what if we tried just sealing that? Okay. Let's just do the all-time classic strength. Strength never is a bad pick. Oh wow, we failed that roll. Oh man, RNGesus is not with us. Okay. All right, chat. This is going to be an absolute failure. I can already feel it, but we don't want health or endurance to go over. We really don't. We really want that minion health and lightning damage on a Void Cleave build. You understand me, chat? We really don't want health and endurance to go over. Please don't take me literally, game. Well, we got health. We got health. That was probably the bigger thing. Okay. We got the health to go over, chat. Let's go over to the rings section and look for health. What has health? Okay, this has got strength and health. We could try slamming this. This has got this is a plus 15 strength. And we could put health on it. Okay. Okay, we also got that. Oh, this is it. This is it, chat. Hell, I might even just end up using this ring. Healing effectiveness, not that we're going to ever use it, but let's just do that. Oh, I might end up just using this ring, chat. With the fire resistance on there too? Oh. We could put either void damage or crit. Let's opt for crit. And then let's opt for strength. Strength and crit. Oh, and we could clone this? Oh, wait. Well, we can re-roll some. I don't know if I want to. No. I don't want to do that. We already got a max endurance roll. Oh. We could clone this ring. We can 100% clone this ring. Then we don't have to worry about fire resistance whatsoever. And we would have most of our endurance taken care of. Yeah, honestly, I think cloning this ring would be the play. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that ring. I'm not gonna slam that. Endurance threshold. You know what, chat? Let's just roll the dice. 50-50? Ah, Garbo. Okay, let's throw health on here. Oh, damn. Well, at least we got two that we wanted. All right. Oh, we already slammed. Oh, we already slammed. I was like, wait, we didn't take it out of the box? No, here it is. Okay. So we got a health ring. We got a crit ring. Let's see if we can't get this strength to go over to here. If we could get strength and health, I would consider using this. All right. Let's get down to business. Honestly, we might have been able to have survived that with the amount of war we had. It does like what, 7,000? I guess it depends on the amount of armor you have. Malachi, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Well, that's a lot of armor, chat. You know what? Why not? Let's take that. All right. Why do I got a feeling we're gonna get necrotic and endurance? I want strength and health. We got health and endurance. Not terrible. Not terrible, but that was a max T15 strength that went bye-bye. It's alright. We're COF. We'll get more. To be honest, I might just end up using both these reins instead of using Siphon of Anguish. Or even just copying this one. Yeah, because we're at 20%. Oh, right, because we're not an endurance build. Got it. So those that put us at 50% endurance. So if we can get endurance on the... No, we already tried that with the gloves. The gloves we want to use will not give us endurance. One thing we'd be losing a lot of is the health leech. But we can make up for the health leech from the tree. Yeah, we can make up for the health leech from the tree. Alright. Let's go back to town and let's do it, chat. Let's choose a different town. Let's go somewhere no one goes. Yeah, let's go to the council chambers. It is time that we embrace the Void Cleave. Let's just create a new tab. Yeah, sure. I'll spend the gold. Yeah, I'm lacking it, right? Let's do that. Just do specialized skill. I always like to start fresh, chat. Okay. I always like to start fresh. All it is some gold. That's all it is, chat. It's just some gold. Alright, so let's look and see what I took in the last Void Cleave build. Right, I took Woe because of the armor increase. That was actually probably pretty smart. Yeah, that 10% echo chance is not worth it. Yeah, okay. I see why I took what I took. What I take in Paladin? A little extra health, a little extra... Yeah, why did I take 33 points in Sentinel? That's just... Okay. Let's put on all the gear. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we can go this, or we can go this. I mean, honestly, it's health. Health is what we want the most right now. So yeah, let's take that for now, and then what's the name of those boots? What is the name of those boots? Dark Strike. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what do we got right now? We got 2,300 some odd health. Let's see what we got for resistances. Not the best. We're doing really well on lightning, pretty good on fire, terrible on cold. 76% armor though. Where are we getting the armor from? And we're doing lousy on void. Yeah, we're not getting a lot from... Okay. Well, we can get a large amount of void from that. Let's just take all 8 points. There we go, 30 points. Let's take all 10 points there, all 6 points there, 1 point there, 8 points there, so we can go for the kill threshold. I don't think we're going to need the kill threshold, but flat melee void damage, I think... could be nice. Let's take 10 points there. It's beautiful. So what are we looking at right now? Okay, so we're missing necrotic, cold, 80%. No, that's got to be bugged. 4,000 armor is not 80% damage reduction. There's no way. There's no way it's 80% damage reduction. We could back off of low. Take some points here. We are going to go for the all res. All right, let's see what we can make up for this in idols. Okay. We're at 74% with that. Okay. Then let's look for poison. We want like some fat poison resistance. We do need necrotic. That's close enough for me. So let's take a look at the idols. Because especially if I can get an all res. %36 melee void damage. %35 melee void damage, 21% armor. %60 melee void. That's a max. Okay. %38 chance to slow avoid skills. Okay, we can definitely get some value out of that. %59 echo damage when a skill echoes. That's cool. Let's just make up our we're at 99% movement speed, chat. And we got 3,252 health. All right. Oh, this thing is fast. Okay. So traditionally, I would take Vengeance. Abyssal Echoes, Erasing Strike. And then Volatile Reversal. That's what I would traditionally take. If I can get the all resistance, I can try and get like some critical strike. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's... Oh, yeah, we don't have a chance to shred armor on hit. This could be it. Flat 144 arm. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that one's tempting, chat. Let's keep this for now. Okay. Okay. Vengeance. Ultimately, we could possibly drop Vengeance in favor of Anomaly, and then just keep doing Void Cleave, Erasing Strike all over the place. Yeah, let's see if we can't get the 2 charges. Okay. I feel like starting an offline solo self-found Circle of Fortune character after I'm done with this VK, probably once I reach 2000 corruption, might try your hammer build. The hammer build was good. Okay, so let's get this set up the way I want it. We want a Racing Strike. Want Void Cleave. Want Volatile Reversal. And then let's just self-cast Abyssal Echoes for now. So let's start with... Let's start with the Spirits of Fire timeline. And we're going to try and get the Endurance. Yeah, there. It corrected itself. Still 60% damage reduction. Yeah, the build's too strong. Right. Yeah. Well, and the cool thing about the Smite Hammer build is it's strong. It's not going to be, you know, 1K corruption strong, but it's still strong and it's fast. That's the thing that I love about it. It's fast and it can clear monoliths real quickly. Okay. This is going to go up to 3. This is our kill threshold. We're going to want this for the cooldown recovery. No, we don't care about time rot. No, we're going to want the slow stacks. Oh, we're not doing bleed. We could go down here. Triple for echoes. That's the thing, though. We can't echo since it's now a movement skill, so we could just go for these two. And it's going to cast Abyssal Echoes for us. No, it's not a bug. Void Cleave does echo, but if you look, it now has the movement / traversal tag, right? If you look at Void Knight, you deal your melee attacks, throwing attacks, and void spells have a 10% chance to be repeated by an echo, excludes movement abilities and anomaly. Since Void Cleave is now a movement ability, it can't be echoed. So, you know it's supposed to not Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, we have moved over to the new build. Well, new. It's an oldie but a goodie. Void Cleave, a Racing Strike.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
Oh, we lose a lot of health when we take that off. Okay. One question. What is percentage chance to stun do past 100? Percentage chance to stun past 100. Typically, maybe it extends the duration, because typically in this game, when you have more than 100% chance to proc an ailment, it typically means that you have a chance to proc it twice then. So if you're past 100% and you have a chance to proc Ignite, that typically means, well, now you have a chance to potentially proc it twice. If you have more than 200%, you have a chance to proc it 3 times with 1 hit. Chance to stun? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I don't know if there's such a thing as double stunning in the game. That would be the dream. Okay, so we could get a little wild and crazy. Okay, we could get a little wild and crazy with this. We could take a point here just to ensure that Erasing Strike always crits. And then we could take these nodes out of Erasing Strike, since it's now an auto crit. But this would also ensure that Void Cleave has a chance to... Sometimes like 200% chances, because we see it on one single affix. Sometimes like 200% chance to stun. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so we'd be losing some of the crit multiplier. This would give us a kill threshold, but not a super large kill threshold. So if we took if we took these points out, took this point, but then I'd feel like, what's the point? We might as well use It's got me thinking, chat. Okay, so we could put 3 points here. We would have all of this beautiful stuff. Then a racing strike. Interesting. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I think I messed up here. Oh, that's fine. We want the Void Rift areas to be large. Okay. So instead of that, so instead of that, let's yoink this ring. That's going to put us at 63% chance, which is at 61%. Yeah, we do lose like 200 health. That sucks. That does suck. What we should try and do is get a critical strike and health Siphon of Anguish. Okay. We did lose a little bit of armor. Yeah, yeah, you like that? You like that, Christian? Yeah, this is an oldie and a goodie. For me, I played this a lot in the beta, and now I finally had the gear to do it in the cycle. You talking about that? Got jukes for days. Dude, look at this, chat. This is crazy. 99% move speed. I think that's capped. What happens if we take... Can I have up to 150%? Okay. That's good to know.
Stand down or die.
The Lich builds can? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we don't need to have Abyssal Echoes on the hotbar. I say we just go with good old-fashioned Rebuke. You know, this could save us. Goodbye.
Stand down or die.
Sure.
Stand down or die.
Later.
down or die.
That movement speed is insane. Whee! Yeah, it's pretty fast. I feel like it's tied to how many enemies you kill, Maxim. I don't think, like me personally, I don't think it's been tied to XP. It might not even be tied to anything. It just seems to upgrade at random. You kill 2 enemies, bam, you get an affix. You kill 75 enemies, bam, you get an affix. It seems weird. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we've transitioned out of Rive Healing Hands. And we've gone back to good old-fashioned Void Cleave for the cycle. If you guys have been here a while, I played it a lot in the beta. This is the first time playing it in the cycle. Get to try out some of the newer items with it. I should put both build guides in the description. Right now, I just got the Rive Healing Hands build guide in the description. I should also put the Void Cleave one now that we actually transitioned. Crack a window. It's getting hot in here. I've been so used to playing on the smite hammers because that's at a much higher corruption. I'm not used to not barely being halfway to the boss and running into Orbis. Level 97. All right. It's been a while since I saw a level. All right, where should we spend this bad boy? Woe seems to have been doing pretty well. But it only applies if we've killed an enemy. We could go for the kill threshold and increase our melee void damage. Give that a percentage. I don't want to take that one. Whenever damage reduces your health below 20%. Okay. Let's go with finality. Yeah, what the heck? Should we? No. We should just keep going, try and... try and find a higher Orbis. What if... Oh... What if we went with... the Ronin setup, though? Oh... Ho, ho, ho. Now, we are certainly getting some lagginess. Gloves? It's like Ravenous Void? Question mark? Man, I might have to restart the game. What the? These are some massive dips. Yeah, let's restart the game here. Restarting the game. Is last Epoch gonna even launch? There it is. It's like, whoa, what's going on, chat? I do hope that in the next cycle they increase the stability increases you get at 100 corruption. This is painful. After seeing what you get at, like, 600 plus corruption. You have to put graphics minimum. Maybe I should try running minimum graphics. Yeah, to avoid lag. Yeah, like I look at my graphics card. It's not. Oh, you're playing ultra widescreen. I got you. I'm playing 1080p on a standard 24-inch monitor. And when I look at my graphics card usage, it's like 30%, maybe 40%. It's harder on the GPU. Ah, I got you because you're playing on ultra wide. What is this, glyph? Yeah. I could just do this though. This is the low spec. This is the low spec method, just don't give your computer a wide field of view, I think we did damage there, chat. I think enemies are dying. I think we're good, and we're not having too much in the way of graphical problems right now. Of course, there's not much to compute right here except my character model. Ah! I think this is the objective. Yeah, we found the objective. Okay, enough of that.
Stand down or die.
I just got so much crap. No, let's get rid of that. Close up part was. I think this is the objective. All right. Okay, please be good to me. Give me the endurance blessing, please. Fire resistance, chance to shred armor, 30% endurance, and that's a max roll. Oh, we found it, chat. Oh, we found it. Okay, we did lose about 5%. Damn, we lost a decent amount of armor. We did lose a decent amount of armor. That's gonna suck. But now we're capped on endurance. Alright, that means we gotta go over here to Centaur Moose Man. Get the percentage armor. Oh, this is 200 corruption. Okay, well, you know what? We did ourselves a favor. We already had the boss ready to go.
This is a mercy. Shut up. Do not stand in my way. This is a mercy. Behold, the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. Rise, my fallen champions.
Where you at, fallen champions?
This is a mercy.
I hate how this boss, especially against melee targets like myself, just like to camp in the corner. Makes us have to fight him face on.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. Come, sons of Artor, aid me. This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. I did what I must to protect.
Okay, give me percentage armor. No. I mean, chance to shred physical resistance. We're not. I guess we could take endurance threshold for now, but we want percentage armor, so we're gonna have to stay in this timeline and farm it. What's the most fun build on Primalist? That's okay. So I've only played 2 builds on Primalist: Lightning Swipe Werebear in beta, and Squirrels in the cycles. Squirrels was a lot of fun. Squirrels did get a little frustrating as I pushed corruption around corruption 300, 350. I felt like the squirrels were dying, but they did a ton of damage. But sometimes, you know, the squirrels would go running off. Not as annoying as other minion builds, though. Sometimes, especially if you're doing like a single golem build and he goes running off and you're like, wait, come back. And you're trying to direct him towards your target. The squirrels, since you have 10 squirrels, you got usually got one of them rolling with you at least. If you can keep the squirrels alive, you can do a lot of damage, and it's a lot of fun. I pushed to wave 200 in the arena before I got one shot by one of these scarab riding bastards. And then I pushed to like 376 corruption. I probably, with the gear I had, could have done 400. It really sucked when like your squirrels would die. But they are a ton of fun. I do have a build guide video on the channel for squirrels. I don't have a build guide video for Lightning Swipe Werebear. Lightning Swipe Werebear, if you get the right gear, that thing shreds. Shreds. Have I ever tried? The only Warpath build I tried was in beta, and it was on Paladin. It was fine. I feel like there's been more developments in Warpath since I played it. I felt like I had pretty decent gear, and in the old Monolith system, I was having trouble pushing 200 corruption. That was like one of my first builds was Warpath. Again, that was on Paladin. I haven't tried Void Knight Warpath. It would probably be more successful with the Echoes, if we're being honest.
Stand down or die.
Lightning Swipe Werebear or my shield build? Are you talking about the? You're talking about Smite Hammers? In terms of fun, I personally had more fun with Smite Hammers than Lightning Swipe Werebear. Yeah, no problem, no problem. He uses a shield, that's why I asked. So just a quick note, that build literally cannot work without some specific idols. And you might already have those idols, but it's the Keen idol for Sentinel. It's like one of the square little bird statue things. They give you a chance to smite on Hammerhead. So typically you want to run 4 of those, and that will give you that'll give you a good chance to proc smite. Okay. And you're also going to want a devotion. That's an amulet. That's a unique amulet. But I mean, you're already pushing 1,000 corruption with your current build. You probably already have a lot of that. You sold all that? No worries, man. Profit was to be made. I'd say check out the market, but based off what you were saying. Yeah, they probably only a couple million, but felt like going COF. That's good music. What is it? This is from a company called Stream Tunes. They put all their playlists on Spotify. Let me type the name into chat. And it's copyright free music. I went to their website, I put my YouTube channel on the whitelist, and so I can stream this music to both Twitch. I could stream this music to both Twitch and YouTube and not have to worry about copyright claims. Okay, sounds good, Rinda. Yeah, they're not coming. At this time, they're not coming. Bro, do you think Healing Hand should be nerfed? Because I think it's broken right now. It's definitely overtuned. And this is like it pains me to say that as a Sentinel enjoyer, because finally Sentinel has something that is competitive, that can push high corruption. Yeah, I don't think they're coming either, Renda. So you have something that is competitive, can push high corruption, can compete in the arena to an extent. I mean, let's take a look. So in regular one player, let's see what Sentinel is doing. So this would be like anybody using Merchant's Guild, Circle of Fortune, rolls with a, yeah. That's what I thought. Everybody's virtually running the same exact build, except for, hey, this Forge Guard right here, though. Forge Guard's getting lit. But yeah, everybody's basically running the same thing. It's nothing but healing hands. All right. Oh, okay. Somebody did it with a Void Knight. Looks like a Warpath build. Somebody did it with Rive healing hands. Okay, so that's the overall one player leaderboard. We don't know if these people just bought everything off the market. Nothing wrong with that. We don't know if these people were running with a group of people who just fed them, good Sentinel items. No idea. Nothing wrong with that either. But this is why I play solo account found. Because you literally have to play Circle of Fortune and you find everything yourself. And I don't typically play with other people anyway. So if we look, I got pushed to number 11. I got pushed out of the top 10. And this was with Smite Hammers. Oh wow, the gap between me and Stockworks only 2? Dang. I was number 1 and then Healing Hands got discovered, so. Yeah, this build right here, the Javelin, Lunge, Sigils of Hope, Holy Aura, Healing Hands thing, it's nuts. They already said they would fix it, but next cycle, LOL, nah, you're a beast. Well, I was the last well, actually, I don't know about that. There might still be somebody in the top 10 who's not running Healing Hands, but, yeah, I do think Healing Hands is overtuned. And it pains me to say that because, finally we got something that people could say is broken on Sentinel. For the most part, there's not a lot of things you can say are broken on there. Some people have had their qualms about volatile reversal. Says it needs to be nerfed. I highly disagree. I think it's just fine the way it is.
Stand down or die.
But yeah, Healing Hands probably needs to be tuned. I don't know, maybe I'm just a sucker. I like running life builds. Like, if I spent like a solid 3 weeks with that Rive Healing Hands build, like, I know Rive Healing Hands isn't the business anymore. It's all about casting, like not self-cast, but like, yeah, I guess self-casting Healing Hands is the meta right now, but I don't know. I just find it kind of boring. In order to tune it down, but it's a nerf to ward across the board. Oh, so just nerfing ward in general? Okay. So by nerfing ward, it is boring. Yeah. I personally just found Healing Hands boring. Like, I get it. It's the meta. If I want to be competitive on the arena, I gotta run Healing Hands. But personally, I just like the good old classic, you know, hammer builds, the good old classic Void Cleaver Racing Strike. I like that. Boy, like, that was not a... Like, I spent a week gearing that I started the Void Knight on a Sunday, and by Friday I had geared, I was level 96, and I was like killing T4 Jewelry like it was nothing. Like, my blessings were crap, my gear was not the best, but it was effective. Makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna complete this echo chat and then grab a drink. Oh, are you talking about the Divine Bolt build that is been going around? How it just auto targets enemies for you? Who knows? You know, maybe near the end of the cycle, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, maybe near the end of the cycle, I'll try it out. It won't be good, but it would just be for the hell of it, you know? Like, my gear wouldn't be good. I mean, the build would probably be fine.
Stand down or die.
All right, let's grab a drink. Be right back. 2 LP Volcanus. Sure. It's a 2 LP Volcanus.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
Wait, you just got an Apathy's Maw, 2 LP, 200k? I've only found one this entire cycle, and when I slammed it, not the best. Didn't know what they had. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this could be good. Chance to shred armor? Yeah, I did. I got frailty on it. You were here for that, weren't you, Maxim? I got frailty and chance to shred armor on there. Admittedly, those are not terrible affixes, but you want a little bit more meat on the bone. Like, you want a good prefix on there. Yeah, you were there. Oh, they have critical strike avoidance. I'm like, why is nothing critting?
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
Crit. I could drop Vengeance. I could drop Vengeance and use Anomaly and just be going around doing Void Cleave, Erasing Strike, have Anomaly up at the same time, use that to shred resistances and do extra damage. That could be something, but Vengeance Vengeance is pretty decent sustain when you use time and faith. Because you don't actually need to hit an enemy. So, like, let's use that. And then Vengeance, you hit an enemy, you take 25% less damage, and you gain 50% increased armor for 2 seconds. And then on top of it, you get the 20% global more damage. It's multiplicative. There's also a trick you can do with Void Essence and Mana stacking. Okay, talk to me, Maxim. What's this? What's this thing that you speak of? Okay. Is it Essence of the End? I don't really feel like I've been struggling with mana. But, oh, okay. You're talking about on the right side. Bottom right, okay. But this is the hypothetical if we drop Vengeance. Void well, you have 3 or more Void Essences. If you drop below 0 mana, you consume one Void Essence to set your mana to 30%. Oh, if I use a Racing Strike without cooldown, that's what you're saying. And never run out of mana. Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Because of the way I got it set up, normally you need Void Cleave to proc the auto crit, but we pretty much got auto crit. So you're talking about going down here, taking the no cooldown, so we would get rid of probably these points over here. Go down here, take that, hold it down. Okay. But you gotta have a high mana pool. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense with the amount of mana I have right now. So efficient. I got it. Yeah, because I'm set up for the... Oh, it's a 3 LP. I should take it.
My fallen champions, aid me. Shatter, shatter. This is a mercy. Do not stand in my way. Shatter. This is a mercy. Come, sons of Artor. Aid me. This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. I did what I must to protect my people.
Oh, we got such a low... This is the lowest roll. Oh... T7 flat mana. I've been giving up a lot of health though. And percent mana on the helm if possible. Okay. It would definitely be restructuring the entire build, which I'm not necessarily opposed to. You're right. No, you're recommending stuff. I listen. I listen for sure. I listen for sure. You know, if I could get a T7 on a Titan Heart, just saying, if you want to do something some other streamers haven't done already. It's true. I've already done this build, and you know for a fact works. It's true. I know for a fact that I've already done this exact build. I hadn't seen other people doing the build the way I had it set up. Like, normally a lot of people, when they run Void Cleaver Racing Strike, they usually don't take Abyssal Echoes. They take Anomaly. And even sometimes they don't take Vengeance. Maybe they'll take Anomaly and Abyssal Echoes, but not Vengeance. Vengeance gives a huge amount of survivability with the flat out damage reduction. You know, you get the Reposite. Oh, no, it's not Reposite. Riposte. I've been corrected before. The Riposte, damage reduction, global melee damage, and... Well, Abyssal Echoes is just good all around. But it wouldn't jive with... Yeah. It wouldn't jive with the build you're suggesting. So I would probably drop Abyssal Echoes and take Anomaly. Because you use Abyssal Echoes, and then your next Void Cleave, your next Erasing Strike does this huge 80% more damage to slowed enemies, which this slows them. But then if I'm just going to be sitting there spamming Erasing Strikes, this would be a boost every once in a while. You might as well take Anomaly. You had both in yours? Yeah, because your spammable becomes a Erasing Strike. I got it. There is certainly a lot of utility from Abyssal Echoes. Okay. Did you feel like that build was pretty survivable, Maxim? Like, did it feel tanky enough, or did it just have enough sustain you can just face tank everything? Because you're just smacking all the time with a Racing Strike, and then if you're using Apathy's Maw, you're just, you know, the leech rate from that and Siphon of Anguish, you're just healing super quick. Because the main reason why I took Vengeance was the survivability aspect, the damage reduction. But it only lasts for 2 seconds. If you go more than 2 seconds without hitting an enemy, you get shot by something from range, all of it's out the window. Not as good for bossing unless you use idols to generate more essence. But still, this build has never been an amazing bosser build. It's cool when you see the, whoa, we just hit a 200, 300, 400k crit, you know, type thing. Speaking of that, let's just go kill Orbis. You reach 750. Okay. That's very respectable. Oh, before the cycle. Still, that's very respectable. Hey, 2 LP Siphon. So we push this to 267. All right. Okay, guys, I am going to shut things down for tonight. I will be back again tomorrow. We'll be doing more Void Cleave Erasing Strike. Thank you so much for being here. Maxim, you rocked with me like the entire stream, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the insight. I think after we do a nice little amount of Void Cleave Erasing Strike, I'll check out the build that you were talking about. Yeah, hey, yeah, Christian, you're here for a while too. Thank you. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to check out that build, Maxim, because I already got most of the gear. It's not much of a stretch to just, you know, change a few pieces around. You might do it and make a video about it to show you. Yeah, for sure. We can watch it on stream as well. Let me go to your channel. Okay, Maxim, I'm subscribed to you. How much time did it take me to finish this build? Well, this build does require a few uniques. Just Overwatch stuff and Guild Wars 2 back in the day. I got you. So Emil, the build does require a couple uniques. So Titan Heart is not required, but it helps out a lot. I would prioritize health, and then what you would really want is probably something like strength or vitality, and then percentage health on there. I haven't found a 2 LP Titan Heart at all this cycle. Apathy's Maw is highly recommended. You got 2 different things you can do. You can do melee critical strike chance, or you can go this route. You can use Void Cleave and take Obliterator, which means you use Void Cleave and your next Erasing Strike becomes a guaranteed crit. At which point, Erasing Strike would be your main damage dealer, and then you could put something like Critical Strike Multiplier on your, like a T7 Critical Strike Multiplier. Shatter Chains, Dark Strike. It did take me a little bit. I was playing other builds, but I kind of had this build in mind because I played it in beta, Emil. So I was just waiting until I could find the right amount of stuff. And once I did, I pulled the trigger and tried it out. You know, we got Omnis with Void Penetration on there. Siphon of Anguish. It's an okay roll. I got a +3 to Void Cleave on a Dread banner, which is the Void damage banner. Got an Exalted T6 Hybrid Health. I could speak. With chance to apply Frailty, Critical Strike, melee attack speed. With a 21% armor mitigation, also applies to dots. Got a decent helmet with the strength, vitality, health, armor. And then we were able to get cleanse on a Shattered Chains. I know some people who haven't been able to find Shattered Chains with LP. I found 4. And this was my second slam. First slam didn't work. This one, I got it. The cleanse is very nice, especially since we're not running, like, the cleanse is very helpful. Yeah, the thing is, you can run this build without any of this gear, but I would say Apathy's Maw is probably something you're going to want to look for because of the massive amount of flat melee void damage that comes with it. Shattered Chains, not necessarily a must, but very, very nice to have. Siphon of Anguish, it's pretty easy to get Siphon of Anguish. Go get yourself a Siphon of Anguish. Omnis is going to be harder to find, but if you can get yourself an Omnis, this is like the lazy man's, takes care of so much of your resistances. You don't have to try and cram it onto your gear. You know what I'm saying? You can use your idols to make up whatever you're lacking, or you can get that or you can get it from the blessings. I do have a build guide. I released it in beta. So let me drop you the build guide. I'll probably make a quick video once we're done with this, just being like, hey guys, I played this in the cycle. Slight update to my, Void Cleaver Racing Strike build. Okay, so in beta, I pushed to 600 corruption, and then when the game came out, like day 2, I went and played it in Legacy, just the same setup I had from beta, and I pushed the corruption to 630, and then I stopped there. So you found 4 Omnis so far. I found like 4 or 5, but this is the only one I found with LP. Yeah, so Christian, you got 2 different options with that. You can go melee critical strike chance and then armor shred, or you can go critical strike multiplier. Maybe you could do both, critical strike multiplier and melee critical strike chance. Personally, you can go two ways: melee critical strike multiplier, melee critical strike chance and armor shred, or critical strike multiplier and armor shred. I feel like those are pretty good. I only got a 1 LP with the melee critical strike chance, but this is a max T7 that I got onto this Apathy's Maw. All right, guys, I'm Babbling Bike. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again with this build tomorrow, and we're just here to have some fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. CJ, if you're still there, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to be shutting things down for tonight. I'll be back again tomorrow. You guys take care. Thank you so much.